Hey everyone, hope you're doing great. I'm gonna make my prediction now for the Eastern and Western Conference. So, who's gonna go to the Stanley Cup final? If you're following the other videos, you won't necessarily be surprised by my picks because, hey, my fan lists are still there, and I think they're kind of the most, yeah, the choice that makes sense anyway. So, let's start with the West Conference. So I said Dallas in 7 in the second round. They went in 6 against Colorado, and I said Edmonton in 6 against Vancouver, and they won their series in 7 games. So yeah, I was wrong with the numbers, but the teams I was right. Even though in the bracket challenge I said Vancouver would win, but with the loss of uh, Demko, I couldn't choose them. I couldn't choose them. It was impossible for me to do that, and I was right at the end. Even though I think Shalov did a great job, I think with Demko they would have won this series, even if they were outplayed by Edmonton. So now it's Dallas versus Edmonton. I'm really happy with that. With on in each divisions in the West, those teams were the ones I wanted to see in the Western Conference, and I'm really happy it's gonna happen. So it's the team I cheer for in these playoffs, Edmonton, and the team that are my Stanley Cup champions prediction. So yeah, it is my Stanley Cup final prediction. So the Dallas Stars. Yeah, I have to go with Dallas on this one in 6. I think the the offensive of Edmonton's gonna make them win at least 2 games, but I don't think that Skinner or even uh, Pickard is at the same levels as Ottinger. When Ottinger is at his best, he's really hard to beat. He's one of the best goaltender in the league. But I also think that when he's bad, he's really, really, really bad. So I think there's at least 2 games, maybe 3, and Dallas will be able to win, even though Ottinger has a bad game. But he's good since the beginning of the playoffs, so I'm not too worried about that. That's why I'm pretty convinced that Dallas is gonna be the finalist for the Western Conference. In the East now, I said Florida in 6. That's what happened. So that's pretty good against Boston. I'm really happy about it. And I said in 6 for the New York Rangers against the Carolina Hurricanes. It was almost another sweep from them. But yeah, no. Carolina played such a great series. I can't believe they lost. They were really good for at least 4 of these games. They were the best team. So I think they should have won in 5, honestly, because they were so much better in the first 5 games and in the first 2 period of the game 6. But yeah, Shesterkin, what a goaltender. He's so good. And yeah, that's why I think New York Rangers, like I said at the beginning, are going to be in the Stanley Cup final. Uh, though those 2 teams are really interesting. Florida and the New York Rangers are such a great matchup because these 2 teams can play, I think, every style of play, and they have great offensive. They have great forwards, great defensemen, and great goaltenders. So it's gonna be an amazing series. Honestly, I would say in 7, but I'm gonna say in 6. That's why I decided to go with for the New York Rangers because I think Shesterkin at the end of the day will steal games again. Steal games? Stolz game. Anyway, I need to work my verbs in English. So yeah, Dallas, New York Rangers. Yeah. It's gonna be my Stanley Cup playoff, like I predicted at the beginning. Yeah, and the New York Rangers at the beginning of the season, even. Though if Edmonton wins and New York Rangers are going to the Stanley Cup final, that's my prediction from the start of the season. So that would be crazy. I should take a look, but I wonder if no, I think I said maybe Toronto, not Florida. Yeah, I think I said Toronto. So I have 3 of my 4 teams, I think, in the conference finals from the beginning of the season that are here. So that's a that was a pretty good prediction. Honestly, not perfect, but not bad at all. So if the New York Rangers goes to the Stanley Cup final, I was right from the start. And if Dallas goes in the final, I was right at the start of the playoff. And if it's in Montana, I was right at the beginning of the playoffs of the season. So that would be weird. That's why Florida is gonna be in the Stanley Cup final probably. But yeah, I'm close to being right. Yeah. So that's pretty good. So thanks for watching. Tell me who you think is going to be playing against who in the Stanley Cup final, and see you for my predictions in the final. Okay, bye-bye.